What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Foxhound Finance, where we break down the markets, analyze key moves, and help you stay ahead of the game using technical analysis. Please understand that I'm not a financial advisor and nothing in this video is financial advice. Okay, guys, we're going to jump right in today. Market is at a standstill. Epic battle, right, between the bulls, bears, back and forth, tug-of-war match going on. Let's look at SPY. We're going to look at AMC after this, Unity, NIO, DOGE, Rivian, the whole lot of our plays, okay? So, what do I see going on with the SPY right now? Keeping it very simple, we are still in the V-shaped recovery. We are facing a pullback. We broke the 507 previous correction trend line. But when you pull your EMA up, you are resting right on it as support. So to me, guys, this looks strong to me still. Okay. You definitely could break and do a double bottom. But to me right now, this looks good. Nothing really I'm concerned about with this, right? 571. What'd we go? No, down to 567. Not really stressing that. Looking at AMC really quickly. Again, let's close the EMAs out. Descending channel right here, guys. I told you that when we wanted to break this channel, right, from this V-shaped type move, we did it from the bottom, but we wanted to break the local area high trend line, the 238 all-time low trend line, and the top of the descending channel trend line here. We did all three of those things, right? We broke them, and now we are in the retest, just like I said yesterday, testing the key levels, right? You're testing the all-time low 238 trend line. You did that like 3 days straight. You finally broke it, came down. You tested the descending channel top like this. Like you came around. You know what I mean? So that looks good to me still. Until I see something otherwise, like you really break down, you're probably looking at like a double bottom at 282 here. And what I do believe is if you get that move like that, guys, we could be on the way to like really be bursting out of this thing. Because look at this price action here. Same exact type of setup with a 290 double bottom before having this impulsive action up to $12. Okay. That looks to me like something very doable over here. Like, look at this. Just like that. Okay. We definitely could get something like that over here. Okay. So, target 20 to $23 is what I had, okay, when I ran the fib level extension as a minimum conservative price target, right? Definitely could go higher. We've seen the cliffs, right, up to $55, you know. But that to me, guys, looks pretty good. EMA, $4.86. Like this right here should tell you everything you need to know. 200 is dropping like crazy. Price action is stagnating, okay? It's not moving in any direction really right now. So this 200 is starting to catch up. And when you have the 20 cross these lines, guys, this thing is live. It is ready to go, okay? That's AMC. Looks good. Really fast update on Doge because Doge just looks good. Broke its full channel. Trending upward. One little pullback red day. Across the board, trying to take these levels. That's what I want to see. So could you come back down to 17 cents and test the top of this little consolidation channel I built? I guess, for sure. And then go? Definitely. And then I told you guys price target wise, I was looking at 97 cents, right? As a peak target, maybe on this bull run. You could go back and test the all-time high at 75 cents too. That's on the way up. But to me, 97 cents, and I think really top end price 2618 fib level was $1.17. Okay. So for me, for now, I'm looking at the 97 cent mark. Okay. NIO did a 100 million share offering dilution. Okay. And again, at first glance, everyone's like, oh my God, that's horrible. Like dilution bad because of AMC and GME doing it. But what I will say for NIO, before I get into the daily price action, all in here, guys, and I go back in history and I look at the play and I see, well, what happened when they did dilution last time? Did dilution happen over here and it died? No, guess what? Dilution happened in here and these levels, okay? And the price action continued to surge. Not concerned about this, right? And even still, like the worst case scenarios, like I said, I sprinkled my average in. I could come in this thing. They wanted to bring it down to $1.19 again before jacking this thing back up again. Cool. I can do either or. That's where I'm at with this play. But repeating structure from IPO happening again is ridiculous to me. Absolutely ridiculous. I look at this right here. Like, look at this whole structure. You know what I mean? Like this thing to me looks like it could pop still at any moment. I truly believe this. Um, looking at what I want to look at here. Let's go back into the daily. Yes, that's what I want to see. So yes, a gap down under our trend line. I said you could break this. And I said, if you break it, right, I want to see some kind of like reversal now at this point. If you don't reverse now, what are you going to come down to 368? Was this 363, 61? Right? But it looked pretty strong how this reversed intraday, like almost up to $4, right? Off the bad news, quote unquote. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting stuff going on across the board with this whole dilution thing. Like a company's starting to do this stuff. But this to me, guys, you break this channel, you're going to $25 up here. Okay. That's what I see for NIO. Like I've been saying, and you're very, very close to doing that, guys. We're almost there. Okay. Right up to the top of this thing, $25 to get started here. Okay. That is NIO. Looks good to me still. Honestly, genuinely. To me, still looks good. So, again, I'm appreciating that historic structure that we're seeing there in that play on the weekly. Here is Rivian. Absolute beast. Turning up the portfolio for us, 9% up on the day. And again, look at this weekly. Coming for that trend line. I'm going to go over something real quick, though. Daily-wise, V-shaped recovery heading towards the top of the trend line here. But that looks good to me. Only problem is I don't know if it's going to be enough juice or gas to break this trend line, the channel, because you're already at 62 RSI. So the fact that you're at 62 RSI is telling me that like this thing's starting to get near the overbought zone. You could get that crazy push like you did over here at these levels at like, what was it, 75? Maybe even like a 90 RSI push. I think there's been a time where it went to like 90 on the RSI. So like minimum, guys, what I would see happening is like you come to the channel, get rejected, come back down to the gold line. So that's just a scenario that I have. You come up, reject, come down. Then when you come back up, you break. And when you break, you come down and test the top of the channel. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 move, right? Could be a 1, 2, 3, 3, I should say, 4. Right? So you come up, test the top, come back down, you get the channel break on the third push up, and then when you come back down, you're retesting this before you really try to attack $28, in my opinion. That could be something that we see play out. And across the board, like a lot of them are at the very tipping point of their wedges, guys. So I told you they could stretch this out. Look, July, August, yeah, that definitely could be the case for sure with these plays. But to me, guys, Rivian still looks good structurally. It's one of the most bullish looking ones on the day, closing at $13, right? So for me, I love it. I think it looks good. Unity, there's the daily setup we got right here. Still respecting this trend line right here. Not crazy price action, 21.58 close today. And essentially, you just came down, tested this line. So what I want to see for Unity, kind of inversely to Rivian to a degree, pretty much behind. I want to see it start cooking now because look at the RSI for Rivian, 46. Okay, there's a lot of gas still in this thing that it could actually get a nice channel break because the way that Unity runs, guys, look at the huge gaps that it has from here. Kind of just starts creeping up a little bit and then boom. There was one time I think. Maybe it was similar to, that was probably on Rivian. These charts are so identical, but again, you're coming down here, guys. I think the next big push up could break this channel for Unity for sure. Okay, and at least get you enough to where you can get the next pull down to the test of the top of the channel to get confirmation. Okay, so that's what I see for Unity, and obviously when it's done confirming and testing and doing all the other BS that the technical stuff has to do, you're getting up to the $60 level. Okay, guys, $60. Might as well just call it flat, right? 58, $60. So for me, that's what I see today, guys, across all these plays. Like, again, it's a continuation of yesterday, testing key levels, and also, too, psychologically trying to shake people out, okay? Creating uncertainty in the market. That is their go-to. So that's all I have for you guys today, man. Everything looks pretty good to me still, even with a couple things kind of like flipping to the downside, like AMC, like I said, 296. People are like, oh my God, here we go again. But when you look at the structures, guys, it all makes sense. So That's it, guys. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. Like I said, I think these plays are pretty much ready to pop. You know what I mean? Or at least continue progressing. And unfortunately, even the downside price action is part of the overall progression, right? So drop a comment down below, guys. If you have anything, any questions, maybe a differing opinion, like I said before. And like I said, we'll see where things go at this point. I'll keep you guys up to date. We have Friday tomorrow. That's going to be it for the week of the market. And then, like I said, live stream on Saturday again, and we'll go deep dive into a lot of this stuff. So you guys have a good night. I will see you in the closeout video tomorrow. Have a good one.